Hi Stampers, this is Diane Cisneros, and today we're going to make this Halloween card. This is lots of color, and that's what I like to use in the fall. I think everybody does. The sets that I used are Fall Fest for the pumpkins and the faces. Then I used Making Spirits Bright, and I used Happy Halloween right here. The leaves here in the background are from Autumn Accents, the die, and this has been around for a couple of years, so you might have that one. And the paper in the background is from Motley Monsters Designer Series paper on page 45. So according to this, I could use Crush Curry, which I did, Tangerine Tango for all the pumpkins, and then I looked on my little color coach, and it was okay to use the Old Olive, and I threw in some brown because that's neutral. So this is a little pine cone, no, not a pine cone, but an acorn, and I don't know if you can see it, but I did use some lacy ribbon to go over this black. So we'll get started. Okay, so I'm taking my Tangerine Tango. It's cut 11 inches long by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. Then I took the piece of Designer Series paper, and I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on this. Just hate messing up this pretty paper on the back, but it's also pretty on the front. So we'll go ahead and push this down. And the first thing I cut was a piece of black, and that is going to be the 5 1/4, the same as this. And it doesn't matter the width, I can't even remember what I made it, but I just wanted it to accommodate this ribbon. And this, I think, was from last year. It's called Raven, and it is a lace, and it came out for this time of year. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back, just on both sides. I've already cut this so that it's going to fit. And the paper is a little wider than the ribbon, which is okay. The receiver will surely be able to notice the ribbon, even though it doesn't show it very well on the video. Okay, so we've got that on. Let me come down a little closer, and we're going to put some adhesive on this. And attach it as close to the center as we can. Okay? All right. So, let's see. Then I'm going to start attaching leaves. I wanted to show you what I used. I have this, I have this spider embossing folder, and I truly cannot remember. I know it's a Sizzix, but I can't remember if I got it from Stampin' Up! Or at the craft store. But what you want to do when you cut your leaves out with that die is lay it on here so that you get a vein going right down the center of the leaf. And you can do 2 or 3 at a time. Just try to stay away from that little center patch. And it gives you a nice pattern on your leaves. So we're going to just, I've already put the dimensionals on the back. And let's see, I'm going to take this Old Olive one. I've already got dimensionals on that one. It's a little different than the first one. Then I have my little saying that I cut out. I'm going to save that for a minute. Let me go ahead and put my pumpkins on. So this card is going to be a little different because I did not cut out the acorn. And so I'm going to put one over here. I'm going to put a pumpkin here. When you, they don't all have to be the same. You can just kind of throw it in there wherever you want it. Let's see. I can't decide where I want it. Oh my gosh. No, I don't like it there. All right, how about right there? Okay, so now we have the 3 pumpkins, and I'm going to use this saying, and I'm going to put this in a different place because now I don't have the balance. Okay, so the Happy Halloween is going to go on this side, and this is just as pretty as this one, just 1 acorn less. So I hope you'll enjoy using this. I did use the autumn accents. Well, I already told you about the autumn accents, but then I did go ahead and use the dies that match the Fall Fest set to cut these pumpkins out. So I hope you like that. And let me make that even, and I will be talking to you soon.